Oh my fucking god. So, I'm bored. It's like, let's fucking see. It is 1:51 a.m. What the fuck am I doing with my life, bro? Anyways, life, am I right? Um, I don't really have a plan for whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. No plan. No plan whatsoever. But that's life, right? I'm just gonna start yapping for like the next 20 minutes and then I'm gonna upload it. If you came here because you like my Dragon Ball Legends shorts, you are in the wrong spot, my friend. Come back in like a month when Legends Fest is happening, because I do not want to play that shit right now. I did pull Majin Vegeta for the 14 of you that saw that. Um, I still don't want to be there. It's really bad. Um, yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today for this. Um, First I'm gonna swap avatars, because this thing, the fucking chest physics, crazy shit. Um, really don't want to be running around with that. Just, personal preference, personal preference. This is something. I don't know. It's funny, because, like, my body's turned towards my camera. Because I'm always looking over here. Because I don't really have any other mirrors or anything in this world. You want to see what actually happens when you try to fucking put on a mirror? Because this is what happens to you. You get sent to literal hell. Which is, like, fine. But, I'd rather not be in a creepy room with only a chair. How about that? So we're gonna respawn, and we're gonna, I don't know, look for a different world? Something like that? Because, like, this world's pretty cool. Just, I forget. It's based off of, like, some Steam game. Don't sue me. I'm not, like, educated or anything about Steam games and shit. Like, random indie games. It's that. It's this. Yeah. Here is the world name. If you want to check it out ever. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. That's not what I'm here for today. I don't know what I'm here for today, so that doesn't make any sense to say. Huh? Get me? I know you get me. You definitely understand what the fuck I'm yapping about. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something to go do. Because, like, hear me out. And we're going to play around to this. Because, like, hear me out. No idea if you can hear me right now, by the way. We're going to see about that one. Hear me out. Hear me out. This game kind of fun. I just, like, I don't know what it is about this fucking game. It's just fruit. It's literally just, you drop fruit. And it's like Tetris, but with fruit. You know? It's kind of funny. And I think it's kind of cute. That's it. This is the entire fucking game. Aren't you guys so proud of me that this is what I spend my time doing? I had a plan for today, you know? Like, I had a whole thing figured out that I was going to talk about. But I don't know if I should now. Because it's kind of like a weird... I don't know what the word would be. You probably don't care, which is fine. You don't have to care about anything that I'm saying. Because, like, I don't make sense half the time to me. So would you... Why... Fuck! Why would I have to make sense to you when I don't make sense to me? There we go. English, bro. English was never my strong suit. I almost failed English, actually. Which is really funny, considering I, quote-unquote, speak the language. Does anybody really speak English? Like, let's be so for real right now, actually. I don't think anybody actually speaks English. I think we're all just guessing and failing. Because right now, I don't know about you, but all of the fucking children in schools nowadays are saying, like, "Got skibbity riz," and it's the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my entire life. We are screwed. Well, I mean, we've been screwed, but we are even more screwed now as a society. Because we gave children unfiltered access to the internet when they were 5. And it's like, why are we doing this? You want to know why? Because people don't want to parent their kids. I don't speak for everyone, alright? There are some people out there that are doing a great fucking job. But a lot of people, especially people in my generation, I am 18, especially people in my generation and future generations are doing a really fucking shit job. I really do think that we're kind of screwed because, I don't know, just when you look at some of the shit that, like, kids are looking at nowadays before they're even, like, in middle school, shit, heaven forbid, like, they even get that fucking far without seeing some horrible shit because people don't, like, stop their kids from doing dumb shit now. It's just really weird to me, you know, because I grew up with my mom parenting me and giving me limited access to the internet until I was around, let's see, when did I get my own phone? I don't know. I don't exactly know. But I know for a goddamn fact that I was not, like, let loose on the internet until later on in my life. Which is good. You know, like, protect your kids as long as you fucking can. Because as soon as the internet gets to them, it's bad. Like, really bad. Yeah. Protect your kids. Be safe. All that kind of good stuff. Bro, speaking of protect your kids, this fucking P. Diddy shit was crazy. I haven't, like, kept up to date with everything. I never keep up to date with everything. If you know me as a person, like, in the real world, you know for a goddamn fact that I don't keep up with shit. Because I don't have, like, anything. I only just got Insta, and it was because, like, there was an artist on there that I liked, that I wanted to use their art for more profile pictures. That was the only reason I got Insta. I don't even, like, look at Reels or any of that. I've never had TikTok. My closest thing to being kept up to date with shit is, like, YouTube Shorts, bro. It's really bad. And I don't watch, like, the news or anything. I just hear things from, like, my mom and from YouTube Shorts. That's it. That's my news. It's, my only, that's my only stable income of news. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You get what I mean. No, the fuck you don't. I should not be saying that. I'm sorry. I should not put words in your mouth. You don't get what the fuck I mean. It's okay. I appreciate you for listening, nonetheless. If you're still here, what the fuck are you doing? Like, let's be so for real. I've just been sitting here playing fucking Fruit Game while I yap to you. For how long now? I don't know. Time is something, right? It can't be that long. Like, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Sorry, I'm zoning the fuck out. What was I gonna say? I had, like, a whole thing in mind, right? And I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something really cool. Trust me, bro. What's your source? Trust me, bro. God, I fucking hate those things. You ever think about that? Fuck. You ever think about the, like, what's your source? Trust me, bro. I don't know. Let's think of something else to do. I don't want to do anything that's, like, too involved. Damn. These are all the old worlds that I favorited, bro. So many that just aren't here anymore. Because people make weird shit. And people make stuff that they are not proud of later on. Yo, that's a dope world. I gotta go back there at some point. This is a weird-ass world. I don't want to talk about this world. Dying Light 2. Oh my fuck. That's a game. That's a game that I love. Look, there's a lot of, like... There's a lot of games out there nowadays that I just feel like I can't play. Or I feel like, no. Here's what happens. I will be having fun in the game, right? I will be having a blast. And then as soon as I stop playing, I will be able to talk the most shit about the game, right? And I feel like that's said from a lot of people's perspectives. Because I think all my friends have the same issue. Like, it's not even an issue, per se. I noticed that we talk more and more shit about the games that we're not currently playing, sometimes. Which is all fine, you know? Like, you do you. Talk your shit. Do whatever you so please. Whatever makes you happy in this life that we live. But I just feel like if a game was good, right? If a game was amazing, if a game was, like, blow you away levels of awesome, like, then you wouldn't talk shit about it, right? And you wouldn't be able to pick out every little thing that you dislike about the game. But I can do that for, like, every game that I stop playing. Like, let's look at even Warhammer, like Space Marine 2, alright? I played it quite a lot. I was thinking about streaming it at one point. I have not done that. I might do that. Who the fuck knows? I don't have a schedule. I just do random shit sometimes. But Space Marine 2, love it, right? It is probably one of the best. Damn. I feel sick. Anyways, it's probably one of the best modern day, like, new era games, right? You know what I'm saying if you play games at all. It's one of the better ones that we've gotten in the past couple of years. And it's, like, really refreshing to see a game go back to kind of the style that Space Marine 2 is. Like, there are very few microtransactions. And you earn a lot of the cosmetics through actually playing the fucking game. And, like, putting your time into it and enjoying it. Now, that being said, the grind is a little heavy. I will say that. I've played, like, I don't know, probably, let's say 300 hours. I'm probably underestimating it. But I've only leveled up, like, one character to the max level. And I'm not even close to having all of the cosmetics for that class unlocked. Like, that tells you... That should tell you what it needs to. About how long you're going to be spending playing that game. So, like, 300 hours for one character. There's, like... Okay, let's go through the list. So, there's Tactical, right? Tactical, Assault, Vanguard, Bulwark... Then Heavy and Sniper. Right? So that's what? I don't know. I wasn't counting. It's like 6 classes, right? 6 times 300? Let's look at 6 times 3, right? 6 times 3, 6 plus 6, 12. Plus 6 is 18. So you're going to be spending about... Is that 1,800 hours? That even seems a little low for what I was talking about. But like 1,800 hours to have all of your characters maxed? That's just kind of ridiculous to me. And keep in mind, I was failing a couple of them. That you could definitely be more optimized than I was. I'm really bad at this fucking game. You could be more optimized than I was, right? And you could probably get it done faster. Like, there's no debating that. It could definitely be done faster, actually. I know it can be done faster. Because I've seen people do it faster. That being said, I am not a hardcore gamer a lot of the time. I play a lot of video games, yes. Am I good at them? No. I play them to have fun. As weird as that may sound to some of you. Like, oh shit, playing a game to have fun? Who the fuck do you think you are? You can't play games and have fun nowadays. I know for a goddamn fact you can't play games and have fun. It's a really unfortunate situation, eh? At least I think so. I think a lot of things. Anyways, this got like really off track. Games, right? Dying Light 2. Every other game that I've stopped playing, I've been able to talk so much shit about. I don't think I've ever talked shit about Dying Light 2 like once in my life. My only piece of constructive criticism was that they should have been more clear that they were having issues doing what they wanted to originally. Back when they released the game at... Damn, what even year was that now? It was many years ago. But then when they released the game, they originally claimed that they were going to have like a big open world that evolves with every decision that you make. And it was like a very ambitious idea. And I don't think that like it being an ambitious idea was a bad thing. I was really excited. I thought this is going to be awesome. So when I get the game in my hands, I start trying to make my way through the story to get to some of those big changing choices, right? And I speedrun the fucking thing. Like, I think I beat the game in 2 days. Like, off launch. Which is not a hard thing to do. I casually go back and I New Game Plus and just beat the game in one sitting. I've done, what's it called? I think I've done full streams where I just beat the game in one stream. Not that any of you have seen those. But I just thought I'd mention. It's something that I like doing. It's a fun game. And I enjoy putting time into it. And I enjoy putting hours in. Even with its big flaw of, hey, I rushed the game because it was supposed to be more than what it ended up being. And like, you know, that's kind of my fault at the end of the day. I rushed the game because I was under the impression that there was more, right? And so I thought, hey, let's get through this, get to the cool stuff. And by the time that I got to what I thought was the cool stuff, it was the end of the game. Like, okay, big spoiler if you haven't played Dying Light 2 yet. You should, by the way. But, like, the E3 reveal mission, where they have you, like, chase down a truck and everything, that is goddamn near the end of the game. That is, like, your last hour of the game is that chase the truck mission that they showcased as, like, a reveal. You know? Like, I think it was one of the only things they had polished at the time, which is fine. But they made it seem like that was going to be the kind of missions that you were running 24/7. And that was not the case. I wish they were a bit more clear about that. Other than that, fucking awesome game. I love it. I love putting hours into it. I love playing Dying Light 2. It's just a very... I don't know. It has a special place in my heart. For a lot of time, I was afraid of zombies as a kid. Like, I had a fear. I don't know what to tell you. Is it, like, a rational fear? Fuck no. I'm not claiming it to be a rational fear. But for, like, the longest time, I had that fear in me, right? And I never really, like, wanted to do anything about it. Until one day, I forget what YouTuber I saw. But somebody was playing, like, Dying Light original. And I was like, that looks fucking sick. That's, like, really cool. I want to do that. So, I ended up debating it for, like, a week. And I bought the game. And I streamed it to my friends while I was trying to get over my fear. And it was really funny for them, because it was, like, Dying Light is not a scary game. But in it, I was, like, fucking, like, getting jump scared by tiny little things. And I was getting really stressed out about killing, like, little zombies. It's funny looking back on it now. Considering how I play zombie games and shit now. It's just really funny to me. Yeah. Good memories, good times. Anyways, tried to get over my fear. Bought Dying Light. Dying Light was my first introduction to zombies, like, at all, on my own, if that makes sense. Like, of my own volition. Because how my fear originally got generated was my friend named Leo. I was over at his house, and I was hanging out with him. I think I was under 10. And I was over at his house, and I was hanging out with him. And he had Telltale Walking Dead on his phone. And he, like, showed it to me while he was playing it. And I was like, that's cool. I want to watch some of this. And I don't know why, but I ended up getting, like, really scared or, like, freaked out by something that I saw. I think it was just the way that they designed some of the zombies and how hollow they looked. Which is, like, reasonable, right? So, Dying Light 2 was my first introduction to zombies on my own terms. And, like, the zombie... Do you call it a fucking genre? Is it a genre? It's something. It's a theme, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. My first introduction was Dying Light. And then Dying Light 2 comes along. I'm really excited for that. And then I get it in my hands. Kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. I don't have any real problems with it. It was a fun game to play, and I'm glad that I spent time on it. I'm glad that I still spend time on it. Ooh, this was another good thing. So Dying Light 1, right? My introduction. Now, what the fuck do you think was the second game that I played? I'll show it to you. You want to know why? Because it's fucking Walking Dead Saints and Sinners in VR. You want to know why that's a bad idea? Because Walking Dead Saints and Sinners VR is like almost an actual horror game. Like, it's very... It's something. The zombies are a lot more rotten looking than I feel a lot of other media can capture. And, like, they can grab you and shit. Speaking of grab, those of you that play VR may know this term, and those of you who know things about amputees may know this term. But, like, you know, phantom feeling, phantom, like, everything. Like, phantom touch, phantom pain. Anyways, I don't have that, right? I don't have that. I don't feel that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Until I play Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Because you want to know what I got out of that? It's not like phantom pain or anything. It's not anything normal. It was phantom touch. And I felt the cold, dead hands of the undead grabbing at my arms and pulling at my flesh. And ugh. Horrible. Horrible. Imagine you. You're me, right? And then you're going through. You're playing your VR. You have never once experienced, like, feeling anything that's not real. If that makes sense. And then all of a sudden, you're playing your game, you're trying not to be a pussy. And then you feel the cold, dead hands of the undead grabbing you and pulling away at your flesh as they try to eat you. I don't know about you, I was horrified. I fucking... In the game, the mechanic is you shake your arm really violently to get them off of you. I have never, like, panicked that much in a game mechanic in my life. I was fucking shaking my arms so violently, trying to get them away from me. And it was... The only thing that makes that game better is the fact that you can just brutally kill the fucking zombies. Just fucking whack them with, like, there's katanas and shit. There's automatic rifles. There's bows. Bows are really fun. There's, like, a big battle axe that you can get. There's this chainsaw in the new one. I haven't played much of the new one. Whenever I play the new one, it's like when I'm introducing my friends to VR as a concept. Which is really fucked of me, I get it. After I just was talking about how, like, fucked it is to be there. I will, like, set them up with whatever gear they want out of my stash, right? And then I'll just put them in the game. And I will try to have them see... I'm still tired. I will try to have them see how long they can survive. How long we've been at this? Oh, that's not bad. That's like 30 minutes. We can keep going. I will try to have them see how long they can survive just out in the open with, like, my gear. And it's a lot of fun. Especially when you bring it to, like, sleepovers and shit. It was just a lot of fun. Back, I forget if it was last summer or last during school year, but I went over to my, like, kindergarten friend's house with some of the guys that we were hanging out with at the time. And I brought the VR, right? And I hooked them up to it. And it was like a solid couple hours of just entertainment. Because there's not really a way to be not entertained by watching somebody, like, panic and shit while they try to kill everything around them. And then what made it better was my friend had a fucking Nerf gun. So we were shooting them while they were in VR. And while they were, like, trying not to get jump scared by random zombies coming at them. It was a lot of fun. God, VR's so cool. It's got its issues, mind you. Speaking of its issues, please get your fucking kids off this game. Please, I swear to God. It's really bad. Like, the world that I'm in right now, right? Obviously designed for children. That's fine. I'm having a fucking blast still. But, holy shit. Like, your kids should not be here. Like, please just listen to me when I say that. They really should not be here. There are a lot of weird people. And there is a lot of things that, like, kids shouldn't be exposed to that happen in this game, right? Like, if your TOS is 13, nobody follows that, but please, for the love of God, if you can, like, keep your child away from this shit until they are 13, that's, like, bare minimum, I feel. I don't know. It's hard to explain exactly all of the issues that are here. If you've ever played VR chat, you are more than aware of the issues that are present. It's not like some big secret or anything, trust me. It's really out there and out in the open, every possible issue that is in this game. I feel like, I don't know, the people at VR chat and, like, the people who run this game are trying to fix things up a bit. I say trying loosely, right? Because I don't really know if they're putting in the effort. Because why the fuck would they? You know, like, why would they care? Just, I don't know. It makes me kind of sad. Because, like, this should be a safer space to be, and you should be able to walk about 5 feet without being called a slur or told to kill yourself. But, like, that's just the world at this point, to be honest. I feel like you can't really go anywhere without facing that. And without having to deal with it. Which is unfortunate, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's just how the world is and how it should be, because it's not how the world should be. But it is how the world is. We should be nicer to each other, and we shouldn't be constantly... Damn it. We shouldn't be constantly, like, getting up at each other for fucking... for just being ourselves. Does that make sense? Like... I don't know. Like... I hate using me as an example. But, like, fuck, bro. I'm not gonna kill you if you get my pronouns wrong. You know? That's not who I am. I don't really give a shit. I know other people do give a shit. Which I don't understand, if that makes sense. Because, like, why do you have to be you in the eyes of other people? Why can't you just be you in the eyes of you? Because, like, that's all that really matters at the end of the day, right? It's as long as you're... As long as you can be you in the eyes of you, then you shouldn't need to be you in the eyes of others. Because, like, at the end of the day, what the fuck do their opinions matter? I'm not afraid to say that none of your opinions matter to me. Like, I can think of maybe one person in the entire world that I care about what they say about me. And that's just... That's good, honestly. It's really good. Caring less and less about what others say about you, especially in a world where people only say bad things now. It's a good thing. It's good for you. The less you care, the less you get hurt. This YAP sesh got really kind of sad, honestly. I do kind of want to touch on what I wanted to talk about originally, though. Because I came into this with a fucking perfect idea of what I wanted to do, right? Fucking perfect idea was just making random conversation about fucking Star Wars clans. Because god damn, do people run them like shit. And some of you people just, like, hard roll your eyes, which is, like, fine. I don't know. I have some memories of like spending time in those spaces and then having fun and meeting friends and all these things. And there would be great memories if people like put in more effort to this shit. Like I got out of like clans and everything for a while, right? Clans, communities, anything. Because what the fuck is the point of being there, you know? It's like cringe, not a good spend of time, that kind of thing. Somebody randomly joined like this fucking game and was like, "Hey, you should join my community. I'm starting it up and you should join and you should come be a part of this." And I said, "Okay, sure," because I was bored and I needed something to spend my time on. Now, I was in that community for about a month, let's say, and holy shit. Like, they ran it so poorly. Whenever I join those communities, I just think I can do it way better because I know that I can. I've done it before. And knowing that you can do it better than the people that are running it for you, it makes it really hard to stay and like put in effort and like give a fuck. Cause I don't know. I'm making myself upset again. Cause I quit the community, right? Because the people there weren't active enough. Here's my big thing. So to like rank up and progress in the community, you have to be active, right? Which is fine and all. But when the people who run it aren't active enough to host things every day, it makes it extremely hard to rank up. Like, I don't exactly know how many like events you had to attend in this community because I never ranked up. After a month of being there, I didn't move in the ranks at all, and I barely made any progress to anything. It just felt like my time was getting thrown into the void. So I left it, and I will not be going back. And that's why I always think I can run them better. And I know I can run them better, because I would be an active leader of a community like that. And I would be there. In the past, when I ran things, I knew every single person, and I spent time with every single person that joined. And I got to know everybody, and I would constantly host events. It was like an event every day, and you had to attend maybe 2 or 3 events to get a rank up, which is not that bad. That's like 2 or 3 days. That's pretty quick, right? We're just changing worlds because I'm sick of this. Or, you know, I could end it here. I might do that because I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But, like, yeah. You make it so hard to rank up, and then you don't host shit. Like, they would host something maybe once a week, right? Which is, like, all fine. If it's, like, maybe, hey, you attend one thing, or 2 things, right? And then you get a rank up. They had me attend, like, 10, and I didn't even get, like, a hey, you're doing good. Or, hey, like, one more. Or, hey, like, attend this many more. And there was nowhere, like, posted that was like, hey, this is how many you need to do. And that just really, like, annoyed me. I don't know. Moral of the story. Fuck, what did we all go over? Like, video games. Video games are going to shit. Space Marine 2 is one of the only good ones that they've released in a while. And Sparking Zero. We love Sparking Zero. I won't be playing Legends. At least not on camera. I'll be playing random little bits of, like, PvP here and there. Like, I'll do my dailies and everything. But I'm not going to be hardcore playing, and I'm not going to be uploading clips until like Legends Fest probably. Even then, what's the real point? Like I said, about 14 of you saw that I got Majin Vegeta. Like, if I get something that blows up, it's always fun. Like the 8,000 of you that saw that shitty little edit of Turles. That was a crazy pull, by the way. I had some crazy luck for Turles. Yeah, video games are bad. Legends is mid right now, so I don't want to play. Star Wars communities suck, and y'all need to run your shit better. Yeah. That's it, I think. I don't really know. I was just yapping for like ages. I'll probably do this a couple more times. What a voice crack. Ugh. I'll probably do this a few more times, because I'm bored. I'm just looking for something to do. And it's nice to have these little, just random talks to myself at, what the fuck is it, 2:30 a.m.? Yeah, great. Great job. Yeah. That's it. I'm a peace out. Hopefully fucking sleep now. Probably do another one tomorrow. I don't know. See ya when I see ya.